So we call it now. Who do you think is win the World Cup?
I
Quick
will
fire.
not say now. I cannot
Quick
say.
fire. You have to,
I
you have
will
to,
not
you
say.
have to,
I
you
need
have
to see all the like I need to see all the groups complete and then I'll make my prediction.
I'm going out on a limb. I'm going to say Brazil.
England and Brazil are actually the two favorites according to the bookies to win the.
Yo, what's good, people? We're back again. Death, Taxes, and Sangalooo boys on your screen.
Right.
3 season live.
Right.
This weekend was crazy. Chelsea went to back 4 and held 4.
Ah, they collected 4 in celebration of their back 4.
That back five tax has finally kicked in, man.
So yeah, it was actually very, very unfortunate for Chelsea fans in the race for top 4. They're still 4 points ahead.
4. Yeah.
They collected 4 in their race for top 4. But yeah, it was interesting to see, and I did not expect it, if I'm being honest. They had Rhys James back. He didn't start. That's one of the top performers for them in this season. He came back, but he didn't start, and it was just a portion. From
I think it's a shame that Mr. D is not here today because the last time he spoke about Chelsea, he was singing Thiago Silva's praises. He almost exchanged blows with you on Thiago Silva's matter. And I said, Thiago Silva, yo, that defense is being created with these 3 at the back, 2 wing backs, 2 DMs, and then now look what's happened. They're leaking goals from Brentford.
And I hope they do, more of the same. Chelsea, more of the same.
Yeah, Chelsea really need to look over their shoulder right now because Tottenham and Arsenal are creeping up.
So Tottenham is actually entering into the party. I feel like before this week, before like the past 2 weeks, we've not really considered Tottenham as real.
I consider Tottenham. Remember, I told you guys that Tottenham have the best manager in this race.
Yeah, but I feel like for the bulk of followers of the EPL, we always just thought it would be between United, Arsenal, Chelsea, and maybe even West Ham.
Yeah.
Right? But Tottenham are...
The run they've put in of late, Harry Kane has woken up, he's looking like one of the best players in the league.
And
Son is balling, Kulusevski. And this is what happens when you get a good manager that has a system he's working with, and then he IDs players that fit that system.
Fact.
Like they brought in Bentancur and Kulusevski, and look how they're performing now. Already, they're racking up assists. Like Spurs look like they're going to score every time they play.
Yeah.
I think Spurs might do it. I think it's between Spurs and Arsenal for sure. United are
out of...
West Ham.
Do you remember when I actually said it? And then I said
yeah.
Manchester United are not a top 5 team at the moment. I knew they were not going to make it into the top 4. I was only hoping that Arsenal would capitulate and they might just sneak in.
So now it's a battle of North London, the battle in the north, Game of Thrones stuff.
Right.
I don't know. Which way do you think it's going to go? So they're 11 on points right now, but Arsenal still have 2 games in hand. However, those 2 games in hand, one of those games is against Tottenham, and they still play United and
they
Chelsea.
Still have Chelsea to play.
So, yeah, if you had to call it, which way are you calling it?
If I had to call it, I would say Arsenal would actually make it. I think Arsenal would make it. They seem like the more solid side overall. They feel like the side that has their identity figured out, even more so than Tottenham, and even more so than Manchester United. So I think it will be Arsenal. Fair. I think it will be Arsenal. I'm taking back my. I said
a lot about Arsenal.
Even 2 episodes ago, I was like
Arsenal says apologies to.
So I feel Arsenal would actually make it. I think Arsenal will make it.
Yeah, shout out to Arsenal. But if you go further up the table, where the big 2 are chilling, it's heating up there as well. Both got their W's at the weekend, both 2-0 each. So now a point separates Liverpool and City. Did you know that over the last 4 seasons, only 1 point separates Liverpool and Man City?
And what's interesting is the fact that despite everybody's conversation about Manchester United and how bad they've been, over the past 5 seasons, now listen to this very carefully, over the past 5 seasons, Man U is the only non-Liverpool or Man City side to finish top 2, and we've done it twice.
That's impressive. But I mean,
to finish top 2, and we've done it twice.
On the one hand, it's impressive. On the other hand, I mean, he spent a truckload of money. You should have finished first.
But we're doing something.
I mean, over the last 5 years, I guess you can say you've been better. But you can't say you've been better than Chelsea over the last 5 years. You won the Champions League in that time.
In the league, locally,
So the title race is as hot as ever before. It looks like it's going down to the wire. Obviously, Liverpool have the tougher fixtures coming up, but...
Yes, Liverpool still have to play Manchester United. They still have to play
City,
even Manchester City. That's the next fixture,
Yeah.
the 10th of April. Hope it doesn't get postponed or anything, but they still have to play Tottenham. They still have to play Manchester United. They play Man City, and I think they still have to play maybe Chelsea or or Arsenal. So Liverpool.
Liverpool definitely have the tougher running, but I think that's when you look at it from one. But if you look at it from, they're different. What word am I looking for? There's more context that can be added to what's going to happen throughout the rest of the season. And I think an important fixture that's happening, that's not a Premier League match, is the Atletico match.
Good.
So between the Liverpool match for Manchester City is sandwiched between two fixtures against Atletico.
And it's the Champions League game that Pep Guardiola wants to go all out for.
And you know, if Pep could pick one, you probably would say he wants the Champions League more so than the Premier League. This has eluded him since he left Barcelona, and he's bottled after bottled, and yes, he's staying on his legacy. So, and on the other hand, Liverpool are playing Benfica, so you do assume that Liverpool will rest players for this fixture and then go full strength against City. So that's definitely something to bear in mind. But I think the winner of this match should go on to win the title.
Yeah, so it looks like that, but I feel like it is very, very precarious for Liverpool. They have big games against teams that are struggling for something, right?
Yeah.
These are teams that want to make it into Champions League by all means. When United and Manchester and Liverpool will face, Man U are on a bottling job. Context.
I don't fear United.
But I feel like it is one of those kinds of games where
anything can happen. And United are going to be on a mission to stop Liverpool from.
Liverpool should not even draw.
Yeah, we have to win. It's a game that Liverpool have to win. It's a must-win game for Liverpool.
In comparison, look at Man City. They are playing the likes of Leeds. They are playing Brighton.
But like you said,
Aston Villa.
These are teams that are fighting for stuff.
They're also fighting.
So they're fighting guys that are about relegated.
Yeah.
These guys are literally fighting for their salary. The school that children might go to next, it might have to change. The amount of holidays their family takes has to change now. They don't make it.
So it's just an interesting end to the season, and it looks like it's going to go down to the wire. This game on the 10th of April, let's see how
the confidence you get from a game
if
like
they
that,
end up drawing.
Then I think it's a must. Liverpool have to win that game.
Because
when we played at Anfield, we drew. So yeah, we don't want to draw again at their stadium now. We want to get a W. And I think we drew against Chelsea twice this season. So in these big games now, we have to get a big win. We need all 3 points in this game if we're going to win the league. And if you do win this game, the confidence we'll get from it, like if you can beat City on the way to title, then when you go to play United, you just beat City, you just...
Having drawn Chelsea twice, I think Liverpool they've not really done well against the big sides this season.
I guess you're not a big side. We beat Spurs,
Well, I've already even said it, that Man is not a top 5 club this season, so forget about it. That's not even it.
So a statement W is needed, and hopefully we get it. So so what do you think is going to happen in the City Atletico match?
So in the City Atletico game, I expect that Man City will go all out, and that will tire them out when it comes, because they are playing tomorrow. 10th of April is not Friday or Saturday. Although both teams are playing tomorrow, but Liverpool have the luxury of playing against a side that might not be favorites to go beyond this stage. So they would likely play the likes of Joe Gomez, James Milner, all those fringe players, and then they would come up and probably, even they're traveling too. So it's also interesting. Who's playing at home, Man City or Atletico?
I think City are also.
So City also do have that advantage staying, in England. So it's precarious, but it will be interesting to see. I think Man City will
beat
Atletico in the first leg. Man City have all it takes. But the fact that they will actually use all their star players and everything, and then they now have to go use those same players against Liverpool on the 10th.
And they have a big squad, but these 3 matches in a row will test anybody.
These are the kinds of fixture runs that test squads.
Yeah, and that's where you see the bottom of this City side. Do they have that? It's not just our fine football and passing.
But look, for me, it's a case of 2 evils. Which evil is the better evil? I hate both of them.
Surely you'd rather City win the league.
I do not want any one of them. I don't want any one of them to win anything. I don't.
Yeah, has to be one of us. But so let's take it from club football over to international football. The World Cup group stages are set. We know we're not going to the World Cup, so we're just going to be watching it from our yards. The group stages are set, and there's some pretty tasty groups and some pretty tasty fixtures lined up.
So for the most part, there are not too many tasty groups. There's just 1 or 2 that you will say, okay, this is Group H, for example.
Group H is
Portugal, Ghana, Uruguay, and South Korea, Korea Republic. That is the toughest group. in my opinion. So and then maybe Spain, Germany,
I think
Japan.
Group B is not a tough group, but it's an exciting group. It has England in it, it has USA in it.
Exciting.
England versus USA is going to be big, like just for the banter. It's going to be a cultural match. It's going to have the same vibes of Ghana, Nigeria.
But we know that USA usually bottle it when it comes to the USA men's team. Usually bottle it when it comes to
They do.
to World Cup.
But it's definitely going to be a fixture. I'm going to want to watch that fixture. If it means laughing at Americans, then yeah.
I feel like every game in the World Cup is actually interesting to see. But the group that I think is the toughest, and I think many people agree with me on that, is Group H.
Definitely. And
Portugal,
Group H
Ghana,
sees Uruguay versus Ghana again. After what happened last time they met, like
yes, where Suarez turned into a keeper, and yeah, so Ghana do have an opportunity to.
Okay,
take
so let's just
revenge.
let's run through the groups and let me know who you think is going to come out.
So in Group A that has Qatar, Ecuador, Senegal, and Netherlands. Not a very interesting.
Who do you think
group.
coming out of that
I think
group?
business will be done. Senegal and
Netherlands,
Netherlands.
same.
But Ecuador might be the team that will want to throw a spanner in the works for.
I'm going to go Senegal, Netherlands for that
I think
one.
Senegal, Netherlands.
The second group, I think England and Wales should come out from that.
England and Wales, if Wales should defeat
if they go
either
through.
Scotland or who are they playing against?
Or Ukraine.
Scotland or Ukraine.
And Ukraine have a lot to
be.
fight for. Ukraine would definitely want to go to the World Cup.
You get there'll be a lot of ginger because because of all
Group
the things
C,
that are happening.
Argentina, Saudi, Mexico, Poland. Who do you think
I would
they'll
say Argentina and Mexico. Poland do not have everything.
You don't think Lewandowski is good enough to fight them through the group stage?
Over the Nations League, over even the Euros, it was.
It does go quiet for Poland, to be honest.
Poland did not do well, so
Group
I don't
D,
think they'll come.
I think
to
France
World
and
Cup.
Denmark should come out of this one.
France and Denmark should come out of this one. They are, they had Tunisia in their group. Tunisia that did not play all too well in the AFCON. They are not even really a good footballing side at the moment. So I think
the ones that sent us home, don't talk
it
too
doesn't
much.
matter. We're a bad defense. We're a bad side too. But interestingly, Nigeria, in case you did not know, moved 2 places up in the FIFA rankings from 32nd to 30th in the world, and they're now 3rd in Africa.
All right, next group. I think Spain. That's pretty easy. Spain and Germany should come out of this group.
Spain, Germany, Japan. I think Japan usually do well in World Cup.
But Spain and Germany should be a car above.
But Spain at the moment are not necessarily the best.
They're pretty good. They're pretty good. I like what Enrique is doing. They have a young side, all this Pedri.
How far
it's like the semis in the Euro now. They got knocked out in penalties. So yeah, back Spain, they have a nice young side. Adama is in the fold now. Pedri, the Barcelona contingent, Javi,
Olmo, Dani Olmo, and the likes. Yeah. So it's an interesting Spain side. I do expect them to go through, but I think Germany also with Hansi Flick, they're doing quite good at the moment, and they're pretty good defensive.
They could drop out. I won't be too surprised. Yeah. Next group, I think that's really easy for me. Shout out Canada qualifying to the World Cup. They haven't done that in a while.
For the first time in a long time.
Good job for you. Yeah. But yeah, I think it's going to be Belgium and Croatia going through in that group.
Belgium and I think Croatia too, because we have Morocco, Canada.
Next up, the second to last
Group G. That has Brazil, Serbia, Switzerland, and Cameroon. Who do you think?
I think Cameroon are going to do us proud.
It's interesting that you say Cameroon, and I'm thinking Cameroon too, because Switzerland, Serbia they have good players at the moment.
So Mitrovic is a good player. They have Grugic in midfield. It's a defense side. It's a defense side, but I think I'm going to go with Cameroon for that. I like how they looked at
in the AFCON.
Yeah, they look like a strong side, a strong African side. They're fast. Abubakar, hopefully, he can take the AFCON form into the World Cup.
But age is not on his side.
Age is nothing but a number. We just saw him do it now. It's not this year.
He was the highest goal scorer.
Exactly. And then down to what we think is the group of death.
The toughest.
This is every game is going to be hard fought, as in to get a W here. Like even South Korea, who are supposed to be the easy side, like the slap shot you make. If you leave your back door open, it's near team. So yeah, who do you think is going through there?
So I think Portugal and Ghana will go through in that one. That's interesting because Uruguay haven't really done. They are not at the heights that they were, when Cavani was in his prime. We had Falcao. Suarez, and co. So at the moment, I think it will be Portugal, Ghana, Korea Republic third, and I expect Uruguay to finish last.
Wow. I think Uruguay are low-key dark horses because, they have Suarez and Cavani who have kind of aged, but they also have, like, Bentancur, Uruguayan. They just have dark horse written all over them. Like, they've won the Copa before. I swear they won the first World Cup ever. Like, it's just a Uruguay thing to do. So, yeah, I'm going to back Uruguay. I think Suarez and Cavani. Cavani has been saving himself this season, clearly. All
yes, he wants to play World Cup.
Yeah, it's either he's playing World Cup or for his move. But yes, I think I'm going to go Portugal, Uruguay. Sorry to the Ghanaians, and I guess maybe it's bad belly. You guys knocked us out too.
True that. But then I still feel like I think Ghana has what it takes. They're a well-oiled side. They are midfield and defense coordinate very well, and they have interesting young boys in attack too.
So yeah, that's the breakdown of the World Cup group so far. Obviously, not all the fixtures are confirmed because some teams still have to play final playoffs in a couple months.
Group B, Group D, and Group E have not been.
So we call it now. Who do you think is winning the World Cup?
I will not say now. I cannot.
Quick
say.
Fire.
I need to see all the I need to see all the groups complete, and then I'll make my prediction.
I'm going out on a limb. I'm going to say Brazil.
England and Brazil are actually the two favorites according to the bookies to win the.
I'm going to go Brazil. I think Neymar. Maybe this is the combination of a turbulent career, ups and downs. As in, Neymar has been up there, he's been down there. To bring it to a close at the World Cup, finally win his Ballon d'Or. I would just love to see that.
I would like to throw Portugal in the works because they have a very, very, very good side.
Yeah, they have a deep squad.
And they have a Ronaldo that wants to win a World Cup. So yeah.
So yeah, it's going to be exciting. Obviously, Messi's last World Cup as well. Mbappe is going to be here. Can't wait.
Can't wait to see that too.
So that's an episode. Thanks for rocking with us. Let us know what things happen in the Champions League tomorrow. Give us your score predictions in the comments below. Like, subscribe, all the good stuff. And see you guys next time.
Peace.